What is the universe message for you? We're going to be diving into the energies as to how is it that you're going to be moving forward, Gemini. Because you see, as you're aware, things are changing, times are changing, the world is changing, the whole universe is changing. And as the universe changes, so do you change. You might be going through some things in your life right now where you're saying to yourself, like, what is going to be the outcome of certain situations privately and even globally? You may be concerned, yeah, because you see, you're existing in this whole experience here, and you have a right to be concerned moving forward. Now we're going to tap into this energy of the universe to pick up on the messages for you, and we're going to want to find out how is it you maneuver yourself. What are the messages and what are the advice for you moving forward here? Thank you so much for being here, Geminis, my beautiful gems. It's really appreciative love, and it's definitely not taken for granted. Let me take this thing off because you see, I want to be stylish, but it's not working. So let's get your cards here. We're going to be using this oracle deck, and I'm taking them in the upright. I don't know why is it that they're, we're taking them in the upright here. So I'm seeing where in which there is definitely some energy of wants to come into some sort of a know-how and clarity here. There is some cycles that you will be closing out as the world closes out her cycle. You will be closing out your cycle as well, because as within, so without, as above, so below. There is an energy also here, Gemini, of patience. You're called to not to be so hard on yourself, and you're called to not to want to change the outcome of a situation here. Do not tamper with it. That is what I'm hearing for you here. Do not tamper with something that is you might feel as if it's not going in the direction that you want it to go in, or things are not unraveling like how you want it to unravel. The experience is not experiencing like how you want to experience it. You're called to allow things to allow divine order. That is what I'm seeing here. There's an energy of forgiveness also here with the forgiveness card, and I'm not too sure if this is speaking about forgiveness of others or forgiveness of yourself here. We're going to be tapping deeper into these energies. I'm feeling like whatever it is that you desire, regardless of the fact that things might get a bit difficult, because you see, with this transition, with this big shift, with this newness that is coming in with this world, with the universe, there are going to be some experiences that is uncomfortable. You have desire here, which is a number 4 card, which means balance. I'm feeling that there is some balances coming into your life. Child consciousness is here. I'm also hearing, do not allow anything to take away an energy that you encapsulate as being very much, I don't want to say flamboyant, I want to say an energy of feeling unrestricted. Is a childlike conscious. With a childlike consciousness here is to be adventurous. Do not allow what is it that the media project to you, allow you to put yourself in an energy of fear, an energy of doomsday. If you want to travel, go to somewhere, do not allow what the news telling you or what people might be conveying to you as it relates to what is going on in the world now to put some sort of restrictions on you here. That is what I'm also getting. And with this patience energy that I'm picking up here with the patience card is also to kind of balance all things. It's not that you're going to shut down the world outside of self. Listen to the news, but listen to what they're not saying even more so than what is it that they're saying. Tap into your intuition here, Gemini. This is what I'm hearing for you. Mother creativity. There is some sort of an energy of you tapping back into some frequency that is going to allow you to be more creative. I'm not too sure if it's a literal creativity, but let's dive deeper here so as for us to get the message moving forward. Yeah, a cycle is definitely closing out for you. A cycle is definitely closing out, but there is also something that is hidden here, and I'm feeling like whatever is hidden is something that is going to be revealed, that you're going to be requested of to forgive, so as for you to move on. And at the end of it all, you'll be sitting pretty. We have the Maiden of Beauty here. Let's get a card for Mother Creativity. Why is Mother Creativity here? We have the King of Pentacles coming on the fence. I'm led to take it in the upright. Mother Creativity, whatever it is that you're going to be really gravitating to something that is totally outside of your norm here. It could mean that you might be collaborating with a person on a project, even in a time where people are running up and down like headless chicken and confused. I'm feeling like you're moving into a trajectory in this shifting, where in which you're going to be even more productive. This is not normal, but this is what is coming in. You're tapping into some creative juices. You might be collaborating with others that is going to also encourage this. It's going to cause for you to step into some sort of abundance here with this King of Pentacles. Patience is here. And the patience is what the patience card is really jumping out to me and saying to me at this time. Do not try to change the outcome of anything here. It's time for you to really allow things to unfold, allow things to unravel organically. That is what I'm hearing. Patience, the emperor. So you're in a controlling energy here. This is what I was picking up, coming in to clarify the patient. Your call at this time in this new trajectory and this shifting, this paradigm shifting, is not to try to control anything. Because you see, I'm hearing like the universe is saying right now, it's like we are working in your favor here, Gemini. So when you try to tamper with what is it that we are doing, which is the universe, then you're delaying the beautiful outcome that they want to present to you, even in a time of uncertainties, even in a time where things are very difficult and tight, and your budget not meeting the expectations that you wanted to meet. You're coming into some creativity here. This creativity can speak to any and everything as it relates to you now tapping into a way of which you go about doing things. You're going to be doing things differently and unorthodox energy here. If I can talk, something don't want me to talk today, and we're going to speak. This might be your energy also, where you're going to utilize your echo. I think the last reading I did for you, Geminis, it's you speaking, you using your voice, you using your words, and you by doing this is going to allow for some creativity to come in. Might be you're going to be a speech therapist, because sometimes you need a speech therapist, believe me. So you're going to be, having courses where you're teaching others how to articulate themselves. This is the energy, and it's in the last reading, and it still stands. But you're asked at this time to not to tamper with what is it the universe is trying to do within your life at this time. If there is a situation where you feel like it's totally out of your control, make it be out of your control. That is how it is ordained at this time to go for you. So with this emperor coming in with patience, be patient with how the progress of your life is going. Everything is in divine order for you here in this time of the shifting. We have child consciousness, and for child consciousness we have the Queen of Pentacles. You see, when you're in this ease, and she's flying on a dragonfly here. Let me show you the image. This child is flying on a dragonfly. She has two birds behind her, a black and a white. To me, this is you coming back into balance with this sort of a free flowing energy. You're not swimming upstream. You're not taking on any project that is going to deplete your energy psychologically, mentally, and stress you out physically and make you feel weak. You're not taking on anything that is not in alignment with this ease. It's like working smarter. This is what you're called to do at this time. And you having this energy of this lightheartedness moving forward in anything that you're doing right now is going to afford for you to come into some balance, and this balance is abundance, sorry, and this abundance is going to bring in some balance because we now have the queen and the king of pentacles coming in here. So you're taking charge. You're going to be taking charge. You tapping into this energy of maybe starting something new, starting a new job, starting a new hustle, partnership, partnering with others. It might comes you might be coming into some beautiful abundance here. What is happening with my throat this morning here, my voice? What is going on here? And a sage and everything, a sage and everything. We have the moon here. No, with this moon being here, I'm feeling like there is some clearing up. There is some clarity that is needed with this moon. I'm feeling for some of you also is to pay attention to your feminine energy. Maybe your feminine energy is kind of off balance, and this is whether you're male or female, because we have the emperor here who wants to take control. Your feminine energy is a more of a nurturing energy here. So you're called to really capitalize on the feminine energy to not only take care of yourself, but the feminine energy is more also very creative. Whether you're male or female, we both have the masculine and feminine energy inside of us. So you're asked to tap into this energy of the moon energy that represents the feminine energy and make sure that it is balanced and it's not off balance here. Also, there might be something that needs to be cleared up here. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse for the moon. Now, with the Hierophants in reverse for the moon, there might be a belief system. There might be something that is very much that you feel like you want to remove yourself from in this you're called to remove yourself from, as it relates to this shift, as it relates to what the universe is saying here. Might be there is something as it relates to a way of life, a belief system that is not too clear right now. I'm feeling like the universe is saying that, listen, see, how is it that what is it your thought processes are, your belief system surrounding a particular situation that you're called to let go of? Because you see, right below there we have forgiveness. I'm feeling like there is something that is not clear as it relates to a particular situation or a particular person here. One more for the Hierophant in reverse for the moon. We have the Page of Wands coming in reverse. There is something that is totally that you're not optimistic about here with this moon and the Hierophant. Yeah, it could mean that you're called to remove yourself from some contractual agreement, or you're being presented with a contractual agreement that you're kind of too iffy about. If that's so in this time, read the fine print here. The 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there is something going on here with this moon. Give me one more with this moon, please. We have the King of Wands here. I'm feeling the need for, yes, there is something off with this moon. This moon is dealing with an energy here with this Hierophant and this Page of Wands and this King of Wands here being in the upright. There's a need for you to put your foot down and to put up some healthy boundaries here. Yeah, it could be against a situation that is unfavorable for you right now. It could be against a family members. It could be an energy that is totally not clear. And I'm hearing the universe say, whatever you're moving forward to as it relates to this paradigm shift, the world shifting, if you're not clear about it, do nothing. Have patience. My rule of thumb, you see, if you're kind of confused about, my rule of thumb is if I'm confused about a situation and I'm not too clear about it, I am not going to say anything nor do anything. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to wait for clarity here. Yeah? For clarity here. And this is what I'm getting here. But why is forgiveness here? Why Gemini have to forgive universe? The Six of Wands coming in forgiveness. And why is the Six of Wands here? Listen. The King of Swords. I'm hearing the universe saying that you're going to be moving. As I said before, you're going to be tapping into something that is going to bring in some abundance, and rightfully so, especially in the time of this shifting, where there might be a bit of chaos and conflict and difficulty, things hard, inflation. The world is at war with itself here. Others finding it having a difficult time to really sustain self and making men's ends meet. I'm hearing for you, Gemini. It's like you might be find yourself in an energy where you feel guilty. You're gonna find yourself in an energy where you feel guilty because you might be finding things a bit easier than others, and you're feeling a bit guilty that you are in a position where you might can sustain self, where you still can do what is it that you usually do and find it. And because you see, you're in a very childlike consciousness effort energy where you are now embodying that energy that where things are really working out for you. And even if you see that the bread is now $10, you say within yourself, so I can buy it. And you embodying this sort of energy is allowing things to come to you effortlessly. Some opportunities coming in for some of you, some collaboration and partnership coming in for some of you. Yeah, in the time of uncertainties, you will be moving through easily and effortlessly. Now this one play on your conscience, because you're gonna feel as if you're not supposed to be on your high horse with the Six of Wands here and getting the support that you're getting, and the King of Swords being here. So you're asked to not to, what that word here is, not sabotage. You're asked not to feel guilty that you're in a position that might be a little bit better than others at this time. In the same breath, I'm hearing that if you can assist others, assist others. We have cycle right beside you. So you're asked to not to feel as if, because you're finding it so effortlessly and easily to move through this trajectory and this paradigm shifting as a universe shift, as a universe change. You're now changing effortlessly and easily. Do not feel guilty about that. Forgive yourself. And there is nothing to forgive here, really, because it's the universe working alongside you here. Yeah? So this is an off-balance energy. If you feel as if you're feeling guilty that you're moving through this experience easily. Yeah? The Maiden of Beauty. And this Maiden of Beauty is speaking about you really sitting in an energy of not only beauty, but being able to capitalize on all it that is being presented to you here. We have the Maiden of Beauty, two cards coming out. We have the Devil and we have the Queen of Wands for Maiden of Beauty. Yeah? Whatever it is that might have bound you to a situation, and I'm feeling like this situation, this forgiveness situation, and you feeling guilty, it might be very much correlated to a family dynamics or friends or associates or friends that you might feel as if because you're doing much better than them, it's kind of like you want to trauma bond yourself with them. Yeah, you're asked to forgive yourself, and there is nothing here to forgive. There is nothing really here to forgive because it is what it is with the Page of Cups here. You're asked to move out of this devilish energy that wants to project an energy of guilt onto you so much so that you feel like you need. Look at the forgiveness card here. You feel as if that you need to go within yourself and, refuse certain offers or, not do things in a way in which that you're going to look upon as being on your high horse here. You're asked to move through with the King of Swords here because this is what is it the universe is presenting to you in a time of difficulty here. Because some of you has really gone through a difficult period already. Some of you are years you've been going through some challenges here. It's now your time to be on your high horse and getting the support that you need to get at this moment here. But this devil energy wants to come in with this maiden of beauty to let you know that, listen, it ain't so. But your spiritual team is not having that here. The universe is not having it here with this Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands is saying that whatever prosperity this gem needs to get, this gem will be getting. Why is this devil here? Seven of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with your acts to maneuver yourself through this energy here. Yeah, to maneuver yourself through this energy with the Seven of Swords is an imposter syndrome. That is what this energy is, an imposter syndrome. You feel like you're not supposed to be, or you're not supposed to be experiencing a much easier life when others might be going through a very difficult time, because it's going to get harder before it gets easy. When a storm comes, it blows down everything and everything is disarray and a lot of cleaning up to do and all of these things. There is a benefit towards a storm also because it allows you to rebuild, and to rebuild more sturdier and stronger. You are in an energy constantly being rebuilding here in a time of the storm, and this is an imposter syndrome that you might take onto yourself and feel like you're guilty when you're not. This is what the universe says. We have sacred fire here. Yeah, so you're asked to move forward here. We have the moon coming out for sacred fire. So with this moon coming out for sacred fire, you both have the domestic animal here and a very, a very wild animal energy here. I'm hearing to take on that energy of really moving forward into this sacredness that is being provided for you with this wild animal here, and to make sure that you do have this balance as well, to balance out your feminine and your masculine energy. Remember, I said that you're also asked with this Emperor and the Patience card to allow things to unfold effortlessly. Do not try to label anything in your life moving forward. It is not your fault that you are going to be sitting pretty here with the Maiden of Beauty, and you will be striving, moving through whatever chaos and conflict and difficulty this world and will be experiencing here. We have the cycle here. And with this cycle card here, we have the snake, and the snake is holding the world and the universe. It's an earth card here. No, there is some shedding away. You might have to leave some energy behind, especially this energy that have you in an energy, or gonna have you in an energy of imposter syndrome here. You're going to have to leave that behind. Yeah, the earth cycle, the Empress. And you're going to now break a cycle that is going to allow you now to move effortlessly in the energy of abundance. What did I say here? Because if you look at her garment, it is very heavy. This is wealth here. The Empress is really creative. Creativity is here. We have Maiden of Creativity. Whatever creative work that you're going to do, this unorthodox energy that you're stepping into, you're doing things differently, it's going to afford for you to not to only come into some abundance here, but to break a cycle. Because you see, you're getting your desire in a time of struggle, in a time when others might have in difficulties. You are getting your desire here. Yeah, you're moving to calmer shores with the Six of Swords being here at the bottom of the deck, my beautiful Geminis. Let's get a card for this desire energy. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. One more card. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse for desire? One more card. Oh, hard to cut the card. Where is your focus at this time? That is what I'm getting. Where is your focus at this time? Your focus has to be on you really capitalizing on the opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. Because they say opportunities are going to present themselves to you so as for you to move forward. When others might not be able to tap into these sort of opportunities, they are going to be presenting themselves to you. Where you're asked now, I just asked, where is your focus? The Hangman is coming in here. You're asked to see things from a different perspective. And you know what is coming to me now, Gemini, what I'm hearing the universe is saying to you at this time is to listen. When you tap into all of these opportunities, you know, partnering with others, moving into abundance, breaking cycles, then at the end of the day, it's not going to only benefit you, but it's going to benefit your family members, because now you're going to be able to assist them. It's going to able to help friends, acquaintances. You're asked to see all of this when you're on your high horse in the time of difficulty and walking in your truth and realizing all is it that you rightfully deserve here moving forward, and not feeling having this guilt trip or surrounding this situation here. You are going to be able now, you're going to be so fortified and equipped mentally, physically, and spiritually, financially, to assist others moving forward. The desire is for you at this time to not to sabotage whatever it is the universe is presenting in yourself and thinking that it's too good to be true, and because so you're not experiencing that and not taking it. No, that is not the energy here. The universe has a gift to present to you, an opportunity to present to you, an energy of stability to present to you. Do not try to control anything because you feel as if you're not worthy, or because others not experiencing, you're not supposed to experience it, or feel as if you feel bad about being in a good position where others might not be in it. No, you're going to be placed in a position not only for yourself, but so as for you to help, by extension, others. Yeah, this is your reading, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. You're reading for the universe, and please do enjoy the rest of your week.